Solving rational equations. List restrictions. Avoid values that make denominator 0. You can do it now, or make sure you check your answers afterwards and you'll be able to find those. But that one is important because we can't allow those to be part of our answer. Find the LCD. Clear the equation of fractions by multiplying each term by the LCD over 1. Solve the equation, check your answers. Some might be the restrictions. So really number 1 is sort of optional if you for sure do number 5. Solve the following equations. Let me see if I can make this any clearer. That's a bit better. Okay, so I've got 4, so I've got a 2 times a 2. I've got 2 and 3 times a 3. So I'm looking for my LCD, so it looks like the LCD should be 12. I need a darker pen. So I'm going to do this in front of every term. So 12 over 1 times x over 4, 12 over 1 times 1 over 4, plus 12 over 1 times x over 6. Now we simplify. 4 into 12 will go 3, so out of this first one I'm going to have a 3x left. In this one, 4 into 12 again will go 3 times 1, or 3, plus 6 into 12, that would go 2, and 2 times x would be 2x. So this is a simple linear equation. Subtract 2x from both sides. So it looks like x should be 3. We can check by hand if you want. Substitute 3 in, so this will be my check right here. That would be 3/4 equals 1/4. Now I haven't made a decision yet, plus 3 over 6. If I subtract 1/4 from both sides, I have 2/4 equals 3/6. You can cross multiply, end up with 12 equals 12, or you can reduce 1/2 equals 1/2. So that one does work. Your calculator might be a bit faster. Let me see if I can do it right here. So turn that on. 3 storing for x. So 3 divided by 4, that would be that answer. That's my left-hand side, so 1 divided by 4 plus x divided by 6. And since both of those are the same, then my solution is correct. So I've got an x, I've got 5, I've got times a 2, and I've already got an x. So my LCD is going to be 10x. So again, 10x over 1 times 1 over x. 10x over 1 times 1/5 plus 10x over 1 times 3 over 2x. Now when you start clearing these out, if the denominator does not go completely, that means you don't have the LCD. So that x cancels out. Out of this, I'm left with a 10 equals 5 will go into 10 2 times, so I've got 2x times 1. 2 will go into 10 5 times. The x's eliminate, so I'm going to have a plus 15. So with my variable right here, I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. Divide by 2. So I'm saying that is my answer. So let's try it. -5 divided by 2, storing for x, enter. Go back to the original. 1 divided by x, 1 divided by 5, plus 3 divided by, now in this situation, I do need to put that in parentheses. The only time you really do not need parentheses is if you have a single number, single letter. But if there's any type of multiplication, then you do need that. So let's see if we come up with a negative 0.4, and we do. So that one works. 2 more for this video. If you have any terms that do not have a denominator, put them over 1. So in this, I can't factor either one of those, so my LCD would be a combination of those. So 2x over 1 times x over 1. 2x over 1 times 1 over x. 2x over 1 times 5 over 2. Nothing cancels here, so I've got 2x times x, or 2x squared, plus the x's cancel, so I've got 2 times 1 equals, only the 2 cancels, so I end up with 5x. This is a quadratic, so I'm going to have to subtract 5x and put this in descending order as I go. And now I need to see if I can factor. 2 times 2 will give me 4, so 1 times 4, that's what I need, except my signs need to be opposite. So I've got an x coming out of this one. 2x minus 1, a negative 2 out of this one. Set them individually equal to 0. If you do that to this one, you'll have x equals 1/2. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to go ahead and write down what my solutions are. So either one of these should work, but I need to check them. Let me see if I can get that in. I'll check the first one. 1/2. So let me clear that out. 1 divided by 2, storing for x. So I've got x plus 1 divided by x. And 5/2 is 2.5, so that one works. My other is 2, so 2 store in for x. Do second enter to get back to that expression. And that's 2.5, so both of these work. So either that one or that one. In this one, this factors 2x plus 3, x minus 3, and if you'll notice, those are part of that, so my LCD on this one is x minus 3, x plus 3. So x minus 3, x plus 3 over 1 times, and go ahead and put down the factored form. Oh, let's see if I can get this in. I don't think I will. I'll do that. Equals okay, out of this one, those denominators, so out of this first one, all I have is a 3x. This one, the x minus 3's cancel, so I'm going to have a plus 1 times that, so all I have is x plus 3. This one, the x plus 3's cancel, so I've got 3 times that, so that would be 3x minus 9. Alright. So 3x plus x, that would be a 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x minus 9. That would be x equals negative 12. Well, let's see. Negative 12 storing for x. Got to see my original. So I need parentheses on both of these. So parentheses 3x divided by x squared minus 9. Always go back to your original to check. Plus 1 divided by x minus 3. We'll see what that side is. 3 divided by x plus 3. Since those are the same, that is my answer. So that's it for this one. I do have some more to do, but I'm going to do it on another video because this one's getting long. Thank you.